Oh, what's up guys? So it's been a little bit since I posted a video on the channel. Obviously you can tell that I got a new car as a daily, and this is going to be basically, this is going to be another project as well, but more so a daily for me, so the Genesis can relax. The SVX is still at the shop getting the trans work, engine reseal, and all that other good stuff, coils and so on. But give you guys a little walk around with the Dodge Dakota here. So it's a 95 Dodge Dakota. It's the 3.9 V6. It's the automatic. Now it does have some issues, like I said. We got the little dent in the door, the driver door, the bottom weld on the hinge is starting to go, which apparently is common on these things. Dash isn't too bad. Interior's pretty decent for an older car. We got the back window's busted out, so we got the little tape job to keep it waterproof for now. No headliner. It's got a few issues here and there. Still runs, drives. Give you a little tour of it. Came with a little lock box on it. I'm already starting to order parts for it. Obviously, if you watch my other videos, I don't really leave things alone too much. But I did start ordering parts for it. As of right now, I think I have like 32 parts on the way, and I have about 8 of them so far. But here it is. We got the little baby rust spot right here in the cab. Like I said, the door catches a little bit. This is that bottom weld right here. You can probably see it back there. It's actually busting away from the door itself. And then another little rust in the front fender. Same thing with up there. So I'm gonna end up going through, I'll probably do a couple mods on this thing, nothing crazy, because like I said, this is gonna end up being a daily driver. As you can see, I still have parts over there. Then I have to put on headlights, pretty shot. Order new assemblies for that. Put you guys down for a second. Yeah, got the V6, all that good stuff. I'm gonna end up going through, probably make a couple videos on it. For some people actually had an issue with this here, which is actually, there's three red and white wires that come down out of this fuse box that run into one red and white wire that leads up into the firewall in this little wiring loom underneath the fuse box. I actually spliced it together as like a temporary hold for now until I actually go through and reseal it back up, heat shrink, and then wrap the whole loom back up, try to protect it from any other issues. But as of right now, like maintenance wise, is more what I'm focusing on. The truck has 103,000 miles on it, so I'm basically trying to bring it back up to like 2022 standards with new seals, plugs, wires, distributor, a battery eventually. But right now this battery is still kicking, so I'll just leave this battery be. We got the new breather. I was gonna run an open breather and cut off the recirculation, but I'm just gonna for right now I'm sticking with the recirculation on it. So I got the new PVC and or the new breather along with the new PVC, which is down there on the passenger head or valve cover, and then along with, I did get one fun thing, a little throttle body spacer, which I'm going to be putting on in a video next time. And then, you know, like the basics, like the air filter, like I was saying, plugs, wires, distributor. I did put a new crank sensor in. If any of the 91 to 96 Dodge Dakota V6 guys, or maybe even the V8s are the same layout, go ahead and leave a comment on how to do the crank sensor, or if you want to know how. It's just super simple. I used a 6mm extended Allen key on a socket, which is basically just a socket attachment I got from Harbor Freight. It was a whole set for like 15 bucks. It definitely made the job 1,000 times easier than trying to go through the side of the fender well. You can just go right up through the top and just grab it out from the top. But besides that, got the new belt, idler pulley, tensioner pulley. I'll probably end up going through and getting the water pump thermostat seal. I got the valve cover seals, oil pan seal, transmission pan seal, and filter. Got the new wiper motor along with the heater circuit board basically. I already put that in, but I made a video on that, so I will post that video soon. This is basically just like a quick rundown, since I really didn't make a video beforehand because I've been trying to catch up with all this, and then I ended up actually spraying the truck down with water to kind of clean out the bay, which it does look a lot better. But I sprayed it down, and I thought when I sprayed it down I messed up one of the sensors, and it wasn't one of the sensors. That's the reason I switched out that crank position sensor and bought a new one, because I thought maybe I wasn't getting spark. It was just cranking and no start. So the crank and no start for me was this issue, but I can do an actual video on a rundown for that, because I gathered a bunch of information on that. So if anybody does have a 91 to 96 Dakota, I can make a video and maybe help explain it a little bit better, because I had to piece together a bunch of different things and on how the whole actual system works with the auto shutdown relay and fuel pump and spark and the cam sensor, which is really just the ignition coil pickup. But I'll make a separate video on that as time goes on. So, but that, and then obviously I'm gonna get new radiator hoses, because these are starting to actually crack out a little bit, and I mean they'll probably be fine, but it's just a little bit more cracking that I would personally like as a daily driven car. Probably down the road, new alternator. I'll recharge. I'll probably go through the AC system, replace all the O-rings, because it seems like the compressor's not locked up. It still engages, so the pressure sensor for the AC compressor itself is good. So the compressor's good. The compressor's not locked up. So I'm assuming. I don't like to assume because we both know what that means. Had to make, you know. But yeah, so I'm assuming that'll accept coolant or antifreeze, or my bad, Freon, which is, this is a R134 system, unlike the Subarus, which is an R12 system that I have to convert over to 134. Hopefully that'll work, and then I won't have to worry about the compressor on that. Worst case scenario, buy a new compressor, call it a day. But I also got the new ignition coil, which is down here next to the tensioner pulley, and all that. And then I actually got one fun thing, because even though it's a daily, I want to have a little fun with it. I got a manifold riser, or an intake manifold riser, just like the Genesis. I got a little manifold riser for it, which should jump it up about roughly 3 inches, give or take 2-3 inches. I actually have that part in here, which I actually got that off of a guy on eBay that makes custom CNC parts for the Dakotas, the V8s, and the V6s, which apparently they share the same throttle body system, so that's cool. So I'll end up probably dropping that on, maybe making a quick video on it, along with extra manifold gaskets from Velpro, the air cleaner gasket from Velpro, the AC Delco breather, the Framby VC valve, because why not, it's like $2-3, and then obviously a new air filter. I was gonna run the K&N high flow, which is, I want to say, is a C114 or 1114, a C1114, don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's what the filter was. But instead, the filter I have now is just completely filthy, so I decided to stay away from that. But that's just some of the parts I have. I have a bunch of other ones coming. So, like I said, new taillight assemblies, headlight assemblies, upper and lower ball joints, control arm bushings, which are up in there, which I'll end up replacing a lot of this stuff. But yeah, just wanted to give you guys a quick overview and see of the new daily. Hopefully I get the SPX back soon, because I feel like that's been gone forever. But yeah, if you want to see more videos on the Dodge Dakota, so basically any of you guys out there with the 91 to 96 Dakota, hopefully I can help. Maybe I can help you guys out with any of the issues, because apparently these things have a lot of common problems, which I'll probably make a video on later. So besides that, there's a little update for you guys. Got the Genesis still, Dakota, and the SPX, like I said, still getting the work done. But besides that, thanks for watching, guys. Peace. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you want to, share the content so we can keep growing the channel. Alright, later.